Let's keep talking about Avery. Yeah, let's keep talking till he's set free. Oh, you just listen, I think you'll see why it matters. It really matters. Put aside the documentary, the state's version ludicrosy. Oh, all their claims so blatantly get torn to tatters. I say that matters.
When you had Fassbender and Uyghur and Brendan Dassey in the room together, the question that I would ask is, who is the most naive? And I'm just not sure who it was. Because this guy could have said, I flew to the moon, landed in a parachute, and then held down the victim. And they'd say, ooh, boy, that's kinky. Great. Okay. And write it down. They were so naive.
I bet you heard about Hood last sweat, but maybe you ain't heard this yet. 19 more times the DNA that was left anywhere else that day. I think that matters. I really do. I think it matters. Boyfriend with a day planner page, and yet they did not investigate. And who knows why, and who can say why he was signed into the crime scene that day. I think that matters. I really do. I think it matters.
But at a certain point, you're going to start suspecting. And frankly, ignorance isn't a defense.
Right.
If a cop stops you and says, well, I didn't know what the speed limit was, well, I'm sorry, Fass. You know, if you say, I didn't know he was challenged in any way, it doesn't matter. The court should throw it out.
Right.
That's the, see, Fassbender was allowed to do something that I would have gotten my butt handed to me for. Right. If I went into federal court with a document and said, aha, here, he confessed everything, and the defense said, did you know at the time that he was challenged or his IQ was so-and-so? And I said, no, I didn't know that. The judge would say, okay, fine, we're throwing out the statement.
Right.
How about that barrel that once was seized, but then returned to the Averys? The bones were found the next day, but not one photograph exists of where they lay. I think that matters. I really do. I say it matters. I could go on listing things off, any more things. I just keep on singing these songs till Avery's freedom rings. I said it matters. It really does. I know it matters. This could be you. I said it matters. This could be me. I said it matters. Work with KZ. I said it matters. It really matters. I said it matters.
When an investigator looks and says, my investigation is flawed, but I'm going to go ahead with it anyway.
Right.
They came up with a scenario for the crime that they believed that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then had Brendan
Rubber stamp it.
Rubber stamp it. Some of it, I'm sure he said some things that he made up, and they said, "Ooh, that's even better than what I was thinking." Yeah. You know, and they added it. And you know, this reminds me of the Chris Tapp case in Idaho Falls so much. but they added it, and they came up with a thing that they decided they were going to believe, and they were going to go to the grave with this thing.
Right.
And that's their biggest mistake.
I could go on listing things off, 80 more things. I just keep on singing these songs till every freedom rings. I said it matters.